Turning now to the war in Gaza, multiple Israeli airstrikes in Gaza have killed dozens of people in the past 2 days. Those attacks and a renewed Israeli offensive in northern Gaza are complicating talks for a ceasefire. Holly Williams is in Israel with the latest on the fighting.
An Israeli airstrike on a school sheltering displaced Palestinians in southern Gaza killed at least 25 people, according to an Associated Press reporter who counted the bodies. In a statement, Israel's military said it used a precise munition to kill a militant who took part in the October 7th attacks and is reviewing the incident. With a new assault in Gaza City in the northern Gaza Strip, Israel's military has called for yet another evacuation of Palestinians. Some in Gaza have now fled the fighting 4 or 5 times. The United Nations called this exodus dangerously chaotic, with doctors and nurses at 2 hospitals rushing to move their patients. Israel's military says medical facilities do not need to move, but its raids at other hospitals have left medical staff fearful. Hamas said the new assault could, quote, reset the negotiation process to square one, despite Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu agreeing to send a delegation to restart ceasefire talks.
Does Benjamin Netanyahu want a ceasefire?
No.
Alon Pincus is a former advisor to 4 Israeli foreign ministers and an outspoken critic of Prime Minister Netanyahu.
By agreeing to continue ceasefire negotiations, is Netanyahu kind of throwing a bone to the US, kind of going through the motions?
No, he's just taking them for a ride. He's been doing so for the better part of the last 9 months, and he's been doing so with immunity and impunity.
Some also argue that Hamas is not seriously committed to negotiating a ceasefire. Meanwhile, the pier that the US military built in Gaza to bring in aid and that has been plagued by bad weather will likely be re-established this week, but could then be permanently dismantled, according to US officials. Nate?
Holly Williams in Tel Aviv, thank you.